finally it's here. This box contains something that I actually ordered 5 times over the past 3 months. And today, we're going to take a look at what's inside. Alright, so here it is. Now, this is an Mst Mtx1, and they sold it as a complete model in 2-wheel drive, and they announced this kit would come out, and it would come out in a 4-wheel drive version. However, it's been hard to get a hold of. So actually back in June or May, I started trying to get a hold of this, and it was supposed to be out at the end of May, and I ordered it, and then that's all they said, oh, we can't get it. So I ordered from a different seller, and they said, yeah, we'll have it. And then they said, oh, well, it'll be the end of June. So then I ordered from another seller, and then they didn't respond. So then I waited, and a couple of weeks ago, when I moved to this new apartment, but I got some shelving for my RC cars, and I got my bikes stacked everywhere. Anyway, when I moved here, and I went back to the seller, I said I have it at the end of June, and I ordered it, and I waited for a week, and nothing was sent. And finally, I found a seller that has it, and here we are. Let's just pull this out. So this is a kit. I'm going to throw away the box. Yes. There we go. We have the kit there, the Mst Mtx1, and I got the blue one. Most of them are the white, kind of Tamiya copy bodied one. So I actually scored a blue one. This guy only had 2 for sale, and I got one. So look at this end of the box. We get a picture of the chassis. And on this side we have some information about what's inside. Impact resistant knuckle set, which is nice. We get double hydraulic shocks, quick release battery case, lots of good stuff. Spur gear buffer, I don't know what that means. Waterproof receiver box, that's a good score. Servo saver, standard equipment. It's 4-link suspension, which I expected. We get wheelie bar. It says realistic Bigfoot wheel sets. No worry about copyright there. Aluminum motor mounts. So it's actually a plastic case and it's aluminum inside. Full ball bearing. Metal differential gear, so this thing does come with diff. And CVD drive shafts, which are nice. So no dog bones in this. So that's about all that's on the box. Each end has a picture of the truck. And here we have kind of the specifications list. So it says it's 467 millimeters long, 294 wide, the height is 276, the wheelbase is 280. I was wondering what the wheelbase was, so 280, 66 millimeters, ground clearance. Alright. Okay, so it says there's a motor type. I wonder if it actually comes with the motor. I was planning on going brushless. Alright, so that's the box, and it looks like it's a toolbox. It's kind of a cool design on the box there. It says MST Owners Club, Adventures Off-Road. MST means Max Speed Technology. If anybody's wondering, I was thinking I'm watching CCRC and they were saying it's mountain standard time. Alright, let's get into it. I guess I gotta open it from this end. So, I'm kinda excited. It's a nice quality box. Let's slide this up. Let's see. First off, what are we getting there? We got the tires. Am I the only one that smells new tires? I like the smell of them. Alright, they're already pre-glued. Don't get much off. They got quite, I'm sorry, they got a lot of offset. seem alright. No foams in there, just air. Alright, let's pull out the tires. Here's the tires. Now we get 3, hopefully. And we got number 4. Alright. Let's just close it down. Alright, let's see what else comes out. The next thing that's going to come out is... it's the chassis, or the side pieces. So I think the 2 sides go together and they mount through. Everything else goes inside. So that's kind of cool. It looks like a standard, like real life monster truck chassis. And just feeling it, we'll pull this out in a sec. It feels pretty stiff. So what's in the next bag? Oh, the next bag's really big, and it's got the body in it. So let me try to be careful. I don't hurt the body. The body is pre-painted. I was wondering about that. And we'll pull out the manual. Alright. Let's put that over there. Alright. So let's take a look in this bag. So first, I actually didn't know if it was going to become pre-painted. I like painting. I like painting shells, so what's wrong with that? Ooh, it's a metallic blue. Oh, that's coming in there. Actually, it's coming quite nice. It's beautiful. Pre-drilled holes, black back coat, and just looking at it, it looks like it was painted. This is light coming through, so I can block that out. It looks like it might have been painted. No, I guess it was hard to say. There's like brush strokes on it. Not sure how they did it. Anyway, it's a beautiful flat nose. I would say that's a Chevy. Unlike my other Chinese model kit, this one actually comes with the light stickers and everything on it. It's quite a nice body. Got a little bit of an indent for the bed. I'm quite liking that. I think it's a little thin. It's a little papery on the sides. I'll have to do some strengthening with that, but actually that is slick. That is a nice shell. Let's put the shell over here. There, we'll just leave it there. Let's see what else is in this huge bag. Alright, we got a couple. Oh, quite a bit of stuff. Got a couple of parts bags. A lot of parts bags. A lot of metal parts in there. This is actually pretty heavy. Got the body mounts, got the sway bars. Got some sway bars in there. You can see through the bag. That's what they look like to me. They look like sway bars. Alright, well, that's the waterproof receiver box over here. This is the wheelie bar. We got some drive shafts. They are like carbon plastic. And we got the spring set. Alright, I'm going to try not make too much of a mess. We'll take some of these things out. Take a look at them in a moment. But first, let's take a look at the documentation. Ooh, we even get a set of mirrors. That's quite nice. Alright, let's take a look. I'm gonna get it out with the documentation. Oh, we get some more decal sheet in there. MTX1, Bigfoot. You gotta love Chinese companies. Just copy that. Just copy it. No one cares. Bigfoot. All right, we got Bigfoot there. Got a little sheet about attaching. Got a little sheet about attaching the mirrors and putting license plates on. Guess there's license plates. So this is the manual, and it actually looks pretty in depth. Got all our tools listed out. I build a lot of Tamiya kits, and I'm used to their manuals, but this is pretty good. We got all the parts, full parts list. So after the parts list, we get assembly instructions. That's the links, because it's 4-link. Put the motor in. Not a bad manual. Quite in depth. Doesn't really say step number 2, rail assembly. There's quite a bit to step number 2 there. But this is quite a decent manual, I must say. And we do things separately. So you do all that, and then you do the axles. This is decent. This is a good. Everything seems pretty clear. Now I'll know when I build it if that's the case. If it actually is a great manual, you don't know how you build it. There's how the shocks go together. So that's actually pretty good. That's good. Good documentation. I'm very, very pleased with that. The Mst RC 4-wheel drive monster kit. Now what does this kit look like? Kind of looks a bit like the Sen Racing one. If you've seen that. When I've seen it together. Now this is the 4-wheel drive, and I believe you can make it 4-wheel steering as well. I think that might require new axles. Yeah. Okay, we'll just leave that out. Let's leave that out. Alright, let's take a look at some of these parts. Let's take a look at the chassis. Let's take a quick look. I got my trusty scissors here. Let's open up. I don't want to make the things mixed up too much. The bags seem quite well packaged. So these are the chassis rails, and imagine a bunch of stuff goes between them. They're probably going to be about that far apart. Yeah. So let's see. Just as a, the plastic feels quite good. It's quite stiff. Like not overly stiff. I can bend it, but it's quite stiff. I think that's going to look really, really cool. A little MST logo in there. I think that's going to look really, really cool when it's on the truck. Let's take a quick look at some of these other parts bags. Wow, I really suck at putting things back into bags. Alright. I think that's how it was. Alright. Let's see. Now, these are not numbered. Oh, we got the date on there, 2020-07-20. That was made quite recently. Both of them. And the time, 3 o'clock, 3:22. This was made at 6:11. So when they put the bags on, they actually put the number on. That's pretty neat. That's quite the attention to detail. All right, we're on the first one. I have a feeling the numbers. Well, the numbers are good. So the numbers come from all bags have all numbers. So that's we have it's also that kind of nice quality bendy plastic. We have the, I believe that's the battery bay. I believe these are links, I believe, and the cross member pieces, all plastic with like metal screw-in parts, but they feel pretty good. It feels like carbon plastic. There's those, what I do assume to be sway bars. I'm pretty stoked with. There's the diffs and the ball bearings, and they look pretty solid as well. We'll know more once we drive it and break it. Got more chassis pieces. Body mount post. We got an axle housing there. Well, cap's already pre-installed, so it just looks like it comes off. So, no flex in that, so pretty solid plastic. We got the wheel hexes, they are also made of that plastic. The servo saver. Alright, good stuff. What's in the other bag that was made at 6 o'clock? Let's see. Oh, this one has a lot of metal parts. So more metal parts for the diffs. Another one. There's the axles, the drive shaft. Sorry. It looks like they got an extra one, a long one. Not sure what that's about. Alright. Our shocks, and they are plastic, and they do seem to have some... No, there's no thread, and I think you put space. Yeah, it's full of spacers. You can use spacers to change the tension. We have some links, also made of plastic. Another axle. Ah, there's the motor housing, transmission housing. Some more metal parts. That's the mount, the bracket. And there's the ball bearings. And in parts bag. Oh, we have some tools. Oh, we actually have, I think that's for putting the hex wrenches in. A handle there. That's actually quite useful. Oh, and it's actually for nuts. Alright, we got some mineral oil. I don't know if I'll use that. I got quite a bit on my own oil. Black grease, double-sided tape and foams. There's the wheelie bar. Alright, that's actually the whole thing. Pretty much threw it all out there. I must say I'm really excited. This looks like a high quality kit. I'm not sure how many people out there have used MST stuff. They make a lot of drift cars, and they make quite a few crawlers that kind of look like RC four-wheel drive copies. I haven't really looked closely at them. They look like kind of copies of RC four-wheel drive. I mean, I bought this. It's about, I don't know, 250 US or something for the kit. The Razor runs aren't four-wheel drive. Besides really liking to build my own stuff, to build my own kits, the fact that it's two-wheel drive and ready to run really turned me off, and I want to do brushless. There was no motor, even though the packaging talked about a motor. There is no motor in there. There's no electronics. But this is I must say, it's a beautiful body, and I'm really excited to put together this monster truck kit. I think it's gonna look sweet. I figure that's where the wheel is set. I think it's gonna look really nice. And actually, this body, the more I look at it, the nicer it is. They actually did chrome. You can see that. They actually did chrome bumpers. So there is quite a level of detail in this shell that I was not expecting, especially considering the last truck I bought that came with the probably the ugliest body shell I've ever seen. Even though it's really thick and really tough, it is definitely ugly. This is beautiful. Definitely looks like a Chevy flat-nosed truck. I'm excited. I think just from that, my initial impression on this truck, I think I'd like to have some foam in the wheels, but my initial impression just from unboxing it is it's worth the money. So if you want a monster truck kit, if you can get this one, this MST kit, I don't think you'll be disappointed. And it's a solid axle monster truck. It's not like a Stampede. It's not independent suspension. So it's there's not a lot of kits on the market for a four-wheel drive monster truck. There aren't actually a lot of them. And for this price, I definitely don't think there are a lot of them. I don't know what this costs in the US or the UK or wherever you may be. But even if you paid $300 or $350 dollars for it, I think it would still be worth it. So that's all I got to say for now. I will build this. I may make a building video. I may actually try to film and do some, like, sped up, fast. Actually film the build and then release a build video and then put the electronics in and actually give you some driving footage eventually. Now, my vacation's over. I actually gotta go back and kind of start work tomorrow, and work really starts in about I don't know, a week in a couple days. So my vacation's over, so I don't know how long this will take. But when it's ready, I guarantee you'll get to see it. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.